The direct code entry method is the most reliable way to program your RCA universal remote to work with your LG TV. This method uses specific codes to establish communication between your remote and television. Let's walk through the process step by step. First, you'll need to manually turn on your LG TV using either the power button on the TV itself or your original LG remote if you still have it. Step 1 is simple but essential. Make sure your LG TV is powered on before beginning the programming process. You can use the power button directly on the television or your original LG remote if available. Next, you need to find the correct programming code for your LG TV. These codes are typically found in your RCA remote's manual or on the RCA website using their code finder tool. You can find LG TV codes in your remote's manual or by using the RCA code finder on their website. Some of the most common LG TV codes include 118840, 2731, and 118860. Write these down as you may need to try multiple codes. Now comes the actual programming. Take your RCA remote and locate the TV button. Press and hold this button until you see the indicator light turn on. This puts the remote into programming mode. Press and hold the TV button on your RCA remote. You'll see an indicator light turn on, which means the remote has entered programming mode and is ready to accept the code. While the indicator light is on, enter one of the LG TV codes. For example, enter 11840. If the code is accepted, the indicator light will turn off automatically. Enter the 5-digit code while the light is on. For example, press 1840. If the indicator light turns off, the code has been accepted. If the light stays on, you'll need to try a different code from the list. The final step is testing your remote to make sure it's working properly. Try changing channels, adjusting the volume, or turning the TV on and off. If these functions work, your programming was successful. Test all the basic functions to ensure your remote is working correctly. Try changing channels, adjusting volume, and turning the TV on and off. If everything works, congratulations, your RCA remote is now programmed to your LG TV. If the first code doesn't work, don't worry. Simply repeat the process with a different LG code from the list. Also, make sure your remote has fresh batteries, as weak batteries can prevent successful programming. Remember these important tips for successful programming. Use fresh batteries, try multiple codes if needed, keep the remote pointed at your TV, and write down the working code for future reference. When direct code entry doesn't work with your RCA remote and LG TV, there are 2 alternative programming methods you can try: auto search and code search. These methods are particularly useful when you don't have the specific code for your LG TV model, or when the codes you've tried haven't worked. The auto search method lets your remote automatically find the correct code by testing each one in its memory until it finds a match. Here are the steps for auto search. First, turn on your LG TV manually using its power button. Next, hold both the TV button and power button on your remote together until the red indicator light stays on continuously. Now press the play button every 5 seconds. The remote is testing codes automatically. Keep pressing play until your TV turns off. Once the TV turns off, immediately press the reverse button every 2 seconds until the TV turns back on. This fine-tunes the code. Finally, press the stop button to save the code. Your remote should now control your LG TV. The code search method is available if your remote has a dedicated code search button. This method manually steps through codes one by one. Start by turning on your LG TV manually. Press and hold the code search button until the indicator light turns on. Press the TV button. The LED should blink once and then stay on continuously. Point the remote directly at your TV and repeatedly press the power button. The remote tests each code until the TV turns off. As soon as the TV turns off, immediately press Enter to save that working code. If neither method works, here are some troubleshooting tips to help you succeed. First, always check your batteries. Weak batteries are the most common cause of programming failures. If the methods still don't work, try manually entering all available LG codes from your remote's manual or online database. Make sure there's a clear line of sight between your remote and TV sensor, and be patient, as auto search can take several minutes to complete. These alternative programming methods are highly effective and work with most LG TV models when direct code entry fails.